everyone, I'm Amrita and today's video I'm going to be talking about mangoes. That fresh juicy fruit that tells you that summer is in full swing and the one fruit that has everyone confused about whether or not it causes weight gain. So, does it? So it's that time of the month when mango season is just beginning, the mania is just beginning, and there'll be constant debates between mango lovers as to what kind of mango is best. That being said, we almost can't talk about mangoes without discussing its effect on weight and health. There are two super popular groups of people that restrict the intake of this fruit. One, people who want to lose weight, and second, people who have diabetes. There's also a third group, people who don't love mangoes and basically have no joy in life. Just kidding. Mango is a super nutrient rich, energy rich, delicious fruit. And it is this last combination of energy rich and delicious that seems to be causing all the drama around mango, health, and weight. Should I eat it because it's just so tasty? Or should I avoid it because it's so energy and calorie rich and sugar rich? If you know people who have set out on diets around this time of the year, you'll know that mangoes are practically always an off-limit food in their meal patterns and in their diets. For some reason, it is believed that mango could possibly derail and offset any gains that they might have in their weight loss. Firstly, this is just not true. You gain weight when you eat or receive more energy than your body needs or uses. And this extra energy can come from absolutely any food. Theoretically, eating even too many strawberries can cause you to gain weight. Similarly, for people with diabetes, the sugar in the mango is what seems to be scaring them and stopping them from eating it. But really, it's just about how much of it you eat, when you eat, and what else you eat it with. Again, you absolutely can eat mango with diabetes, but you just want to be wary of your portions, when you're eating it, and what other foods you're combining and eating your mango with. So the culprit is not really the mango, but us. Most of us want to get as much as we can when it's available. In fact, a lot of us even go on to freeze mangoes to continue to be eaten throughout the year once we're nearing the end of the mango season. So I am here to tell you that you can eat your mango every single day, even multiple times a day, and it still won't affect your health and weight goals. Remember, the trick is in how much you eat, when you eat, and with what other foods you eat. So here are some ways that I find ideal to include mango in my diet. First thing in the morning. You have just woken up after a long night of not having eaten anything. Hopefully you've slept for a good 7 to 8 hours and your body energy stores are low. Mango would be a great option to have here because the sugar from the mango can quickly replace all these energy stores. The body is in need of energy, you're giving it a fruit, and this energy gets used and not stored as fat. So mango, great option for first thing in the morning. Next is as a pre-workout snack. Mango makes for a great pre-workout snack about 30 minutes before you start exercising. It has the ideal combination of sugar and fiber, which ensures that you get a constant, steady supply of energy that lasts you through the length of your workout. Post-workout. Again, a great time to eat your mango. Especially if you enjoy amras, this is the ideal time for it. The semi-solid liquid state of the mango means that the sugar gets more rapidly digested and absorbed from the fruit, and it gives you a rapid spike in blood sugars and insulin, which usually you think is bad, but this is exactly what your body needs after a bout of exercise in order to refuel your muscles and to help repair them. So have your amras with another source of protein or even a mango with milk as a mango milkshake. Both of these are great post-workout options. The last suggestion is during meals. Now this one gets a little bit tricky. If you've seen my balanced diet video, you'll know that I'm a proponent of using the plate method. This means that half your plate should be filled with non-starchy vegetables, 1/4 of your plate should be filled with a protein source, and the remaining 1/4 should be filled with some form of carbohydrate. Now, if you eat mango at meal times, this forms a part of the 1/4 plate carb. Depending on how much of the mango you eat, you may or may not have space for roti and rice. Now, a lot of us eat roti and amras at meal times and blame all weight gain and health issues on this combination. But the truth is, we simply need to include more vegetables and more protein to make it a balanced and all-rounded meal. So you absolutely can eat mango with your meals. You just need to ensure that it ends up being an all-round balanced plate as demonstrated here. I hope these tips have helped you understand that even if you have diabetes, even if you want to lose weight, you still can eat your mango every day. You may have to work with someone to figure out what quantity is right for you and for your health and weight goals, but it absolutely can be done. Mangoes are an excellent source of nutrients like vitamins A and C, and a pretty good source of other nutrients like folate, vitamin K, vitamin E, B6, etc. So you do want to make sure that a mango is a regular part of your diet for as long as it is in season. So have you started eating mangoes yet? What's your favorite way to eat them? And which variety is your favorite? Please leave in the comments below. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel and share this video with others who will also enjoy it. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. Reach out to me on Instagram or simply send me an email. I hope to hear from you very soon. Until then, take care and keep shining.